I'm calling in connection with those tests you planned this week. Oh, just small ones, eh? Well, I'd still like to be there as an observer. Friday, I'll be there. Goodbye, sir.
So Friday, the savages are going to play with their new toy. Gola will be there as an observer.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, you legends. I am Commander Tyrael. The Winter Quest event saw the introduction of the first Rank 8 event vehicle as a reward, the German Tornado IDS or Interdiction Strike. Apart from being able to carry large amounts of conventional ordnance, the Tornado IDS can equip an advanced weapon system, the AS.34 Kormoran Anti-Ship Missile, the first air-launched anti-ship missile in the game. Armed also with two 27mm cannons and two AIM-9Ls, the Tornado is an all-mission all-rounder. I was pretty excited to see what it could do, so I assembled some of the lads from the Discord and we spent a few hours testing the missile against a range of targets in different settings. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a fairly niche weapon for a number of reasons which I will explain later. For those that don't know, the AS.34 Kormoran is an air-launched anti-ship missile developed and manufactured in Germany. It was purchased by the Bundesmarine and the Marina Militare, who are so far the only operators. The missile was originally designed for anti-shipping roles in coastal waters, although it retains a secondary land attack capability, able to hit military targets and infrastructure, though I'm not sure if it's capable of tracking mobile land-based targets. Development of the Kormoran began in 1962, but it took a decade before the West German government finally committed to the acquisition, which entered service in 1973. Another decade later, development of the radically modernized version of the Kormoran began, dubbed the Kormoran II. Impressed, the Bundesmarine adopted this missile as well, with the first deliveries commenced in 1991. Italy also procured the Kormoran missile, but despite an aggressive marketing campaign, no additional customers were forthcoming. The Kormoran's appearance is fairly unremarkable for a modern anti-ship missile, with a long, narrow cylindrical fuselage, a steep, conical and sharply pointed nose, four short and steeply swept delta fins in a crucifix pattern just aft of the midsection, and four small, swept, trapezoid-shaped stabilizers mounted halfway between the main fins and the tail. The base of the tail is flat, with two exhaust ports. The AS.34 Kormoran can only be launched from a fixed-wing aircraft, and to date, only the F-104G Starfighter and the Tornado IDS of the German and Italian armed forces have been equipped to carry and launch it. The missile has never been operationally fired from a surface launcher or a submarine, and given the age of the system, its short range and poor export prospects, it is doubtful that surface launch capability will ever be applied to this weapon. As is common with most anti-ship missiles, the AS.34 Kormoran is guided by an inertial navigation system upon launch, and shortly after locates, locks onto, and homes into the surface target using an active radar. This gives the missile a fire and forget capability, allowing the launch aircraft to simply point the missile in the right direction, release it, and then bug out. The propulsion system in most contemporary anti-ship missiles have a rocket booster and a turbofan sustain motor. In the Kormoran, both are solid fuel rocket motors. As a result, the missile's effective range is short compared to the typical modern anti-ship missile. For example, the AGM-84 Harpoon has a range of 220 kilometers. The warhead is a high-explosive frag munition suitable for disabling small vessels such as gunboats, landing ships, frigates and missile boats. Larger vessels such as destroyers and cruisers will require multiple missiles to defeat. The hardened nose and casing of the Kormoran allowed it to penetrate hull plates up to 90mm thick. Despite its long tenure, it has never to date been fired in combat, and the fact that the German and Italian navies never attacked any vessels with aircraft during or after the Cold War is the primary reason. What is more surprising is that the Kormoran has received little attention relative to the much later sea-skimming anti-ship missiles like the Exocet and the Harpoon. While the guidance, warhead and flight performance of the Kormoran are still viable, its limited utility, very short range, have rendered the weapon largely obsolete. Current trend in warship, close-in weapon system, and naval air defense missile systems design requires an anti-ship missile with significantly greater range to remain competitive with modern naval threats. Though to date, neither Germany nor Italy have announced or either planned a successor or an intended retirement date. I mentioned prior that there are a few issues with this weapon. First and foremost, there is almost no situation where you can use this in a competitive RP earning match against another player. In ARB, there are very few maps with naval targets, and in those maps that have them, they offer a lot less in terms of rewards than, say, bombing the bases. At this stage, naval caps at 7.0 and is thus out of reach for any naval lineup in any mode, which is ironic considering it is a naval weapon. Obviously, an anti-ship missile has very little use in ground RB, especially since the missile requires a radar lock to fire. Though we did find that if you fire on a helo or a low-flying aircraft, the missile has a chance to search out and accurately hit a tank. Rest in peace to the poor Tiger II that learned this later in the video. Players may find some niche use for this tactic, although I wouldn't bank my game on it. I saw on the subreddit and the forums that there was a section of the ground RB community that seemed to think it would be a substitute for an AGM-65 Maverick. Although the missile is reported to have been designed with a secondary land attack mode, I couldn't find any specific details on this function or its ability. I'm inclined to believe that it's limited to use against stationary hard targets and infrastructure like bridges, similar to a tow missile's secondary use. This is just pure speculation though. As a side note, the missile is super effective against helicopters, and I recommend using it for this purpose. The missile will see more utility in Air Arcade due to the mode's propensity towards ground attack maps, and those often contain naval targets. In Sim mode, there are maps such as Denmark, Spain, and Port Moresby which have carriers, convoys of World War II era destroyers, and other light shipping to attack. Aside from the game mode limitations, there are some problems with the missile's tracking function and thus its chance to hit larger warships. The missiles tend to aim high on the ship, often aiming for the stacks or the mast, rather than the center of mass or the hull. This is a problem common to other guided weapons in the game. As such, it can be overcome by either a top-down attack or by giving the missile at least 30 degrees of descent on the target. Additionally, attacking the ships from directly ahead or from astern will give the missile more surface area to hit, thus increasing damage potential. The missile has a range of approximately 30 kilometers in game. Although the radar can detect surface ships out to 72 kilometers, it is unable to lock these targets outside of 19 kilometers. It's unfortunate because the missile should be able to point and shoot from a lot further. Larger warships give a larger radar return than smaller warships, and sea state also seems to have an effect on a ship's RCS. Thus, coastal boats may need to be within 5 kilometers to acquire a solid lock. Increasing angle of attack to the sea surface also increases the radar's ability. This includes against low-flying aircraft. Another discrepancy I found was with the warhead size, with publicly available sources stating 160 kilo warhead and a 220 kilo warhead for the Kormoran 2, with 90mm of penetration versus the 70mm or so in game. So that sums up my take on the new anti-ship missile. I enjoy new and novel weapons, even if they see no practical use in the game. They allow us to mess around and practice a variety of tactics. If you're interested in becoming a Reaper Wing practice dummy, make sure to jump on the Discord. Tell me what you think about this edition, or if you have any extra info, let me know in the comments. And thus, our time has come to an end. Would you like to know more? Make sure to check out some of my other work. For now, I'll leave you with the rest of our testing footage, which you may find some use. There was a range of situations, and later in the video we tried against land targets. But for now, until next time, Commander Tyrael, out. I really like you can just drop them on level flight. That's so cool. Here they come. Can you see them yet?
Yeah, we
Why
can see
they
it.
they kind of go down in a 70% angle, 70 degrees. Why are they going so?
I'm not sure. They're going for a little guy. Who's in the little boat?
Oh fuck!
Oh my gosh!
They took it personally. Oh god! Look at my boat! Look at my boat! You guys need to look at my boat. Secret, can you like?
It's broken
I
in
see.
half.
Yeah, actually I see two versions of your boat.
Basically, two boats.
It's the boat soul leaving it. How much more can you get?
There's an
I think this
aircraft
is
there,
small.
and you can target the aircraft.
Brother, prepare to die.
Yeah, no.
What if the missile has... No, I don't know. Does it have a proximity fuse or?
Run, brother, run.
Oh, can't pull up.
It may have missed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
that
seems to be a
that
problem.
damaged.
They aim for the stack. Did that damage you?
Yeah.
Did it? So this time
Not
I
me,
will
secret,
stay
the
behind my missile to keep the lock active.
Alright, there, Mr.
Here they come.
I think I locked onto something else.
Stop locking on onto me, secret, bro.
I've lost tracking guidance on both my missiles now. Don't know if that's intended.
Stationary, so I should.
I don't know what they're doing.
do-
Now they're pulling up. Like the second missile is pulling up now.
Take me on fire.
It
Here.
went up and it went down.
And the fire's gone. Oh, I
Can you
see
see
him.
Michael? Oh, there he is. That's a little bit too low. Shoot him down.
Now, this is how they're supposed to be used. And this is
Mom,
cool.
Mom, come pick me up. I'm afraid. I'm afraid for my life.
We're going to Brazil.
No.
So almost me.
They're
Yeah, no,
taking
no,
off.
we're all way
They're flying.
They all
I'm
went for
afraid.
secret.
Did they hit
Yeah,
him?
one of them
One
hit
of them
him,
hit
put
me.
him on fire.
Yeah. Did it hit you high or
I have
low?
awakened.
Hi. You turned off my
Okay.
radar, goddammit.
I don't have any high explosive, I only have APDs. Probably take out your breach.
Bro, how far is he away?
I don't have a
2000
laser
seconds.
rangefinder.
I have
Mine,
2.5
I have-
kilometers on.
Uh,
Yes, I hit him.
Dude, he has a shot once, so that's it. It's gonna focus us.
2.5. Oh wait, I got this. Wait, I got one.
Do you see them coming, Secret? It's like the coolest wingmen ever. They're doing
That
exactly the
is
same speed as
sick.
me. Oh no,
Secret
Shan
F in
Horse
the
got
chat
me
for you.
again. God damn it.
It will completely miss
Sure.
me again. It is going way high.
You're not strong enough.
I'm
What
in
do you-
danger.
Aha.
Yeah, they go too high. There's something going on there.
Yes,
They
so
aim for the
much
stack.
hate. You're shooting from France to Britain over the Great Channel.
You got me. Oh no, that forest doll is going to get me.
Dude,
I'm trying my
that would
best,
actually
okay?
be so sick, like a trick shot from like the other side. That would make a good YouTube video.
Up again.
What are you doing? No, you bastard.
Oh fuck. That's it. That's war. Now it's war officially.
I sniped your pilot with my main cannon.
So I'll try all
Yeah,
different
yeah.
angles, like the fingers of God.
That's why I imagine God would look like coming down like a giant angel.
So I hit the Shan Horse. I took out his 2 front main guns.
Uh,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm not super impressed, but I wasn't expecting.
No, what are you doing? That is sick. That is
He's
so
coming
sick.
closer. He's
No, that
coming
could be good.
closer. Off. No! He killed the guy.
Little flaky.
That was a well-timed base drop.
Boss, you killed a child.
Sorry, mate. I didn't mean to gank you twice.
That's why you're the best, boss.
A lot
Where
of
is he?
people have been sledging on the Tornado, but I could see myself liking it. It handles pretty well. Might be a decent attacker. But it does wing rip at 15 Gs.
Nice bomb toss.
Uh-oh.
Definitely good for him.
Have you got RWR?
No, but I can see it. You know I love
Gemma,
everything.
come
I
a
don't
bit
care
down,
what
bro.
comes.
Gemma, just
As long
stay
as I
there.
get
Just
it.
stay there stationary. You need
Unless
to
you
stay
like-
stationary. Gemma.
Oh god, missiles.
Wait,
I
there's
don't
a missile
honestly know
incoming.
what they're targeting. I think it's a
Oh,
helicopter.
there.
Wait, why you shoot?
Shut up. He could. If this is over, Gemma, I'm a pilot sniper with my APCR or more. Ah, there we go. It hit me.
Well, you hit him. That's for sure. You hit him directly
It
on the
means to me
head.
that I'm not no longer alive.
It was
I
locked
died.
onto you, Gemma, and it went for him.
At least he can't kill tanks.
Yeah,
Aha, I told you.
that shit went right through the
try again.
roof.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
no,
wait, wait.
it was a
But
perfect
it's
shot.
it's a shame that I died because I didn't get the kill cam. So it would have been
What
interesting to
if
see.
I
Oh,
don't-
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Jesus. Brother,
Just
could you
Christ
stop
subverted.
crying?
He's actually drinking it. It looks like you're pilot.
Yummy. Uh-oh.
Brother, bad, no.
That's the way to do it.
mach doch gar nichts.
You
Actually, okay,
locked on.
use the helicopters to get the lock, and then the missiles find their own targets.
I'm drowning.
F. I'm pressed Jammer isn't drowning. Oh
If I
look,
let
a
go of the
missile.
brake, I'll drown.
Wait, where are the missiles? Oh gosh.
I think they're coming for you and not for me this time. Yeah, they're coming. Oh wait, it just did a turn.
Ow!
It decided to
No,
kill
I'm
me
gonna
like it.
drown.
Did it hit both of
No.
you?
Yes.
No, I
I
can't
want
say if
come
you
river
want.
boat.
Them of that one.
I wonder if someone can actually turn that into a usable model where you can like fly it. I mean, drive it.
Really.
I
Oh, there's a
will be
rocket
very
incoming.
surprised if we don't get it this year.
Yeah,
There is
no,
a missile incoming.
European Canadian.
Please
He
confirm
did
for
made a
me.
video about it.
Am I about to
Yeah,
die?
it's not,
Oh, I
it's
am.
not coming from me. I hope.
Oh no.
Okay. It went for
That is
Jammer.
so sick. That was like a movie.
Oh shit, he's coming for us. He's heading for us. Run! Run!
What's going? Oh god.
Oh no. My turret popped.
Ha, I'm still alive.
Main guns are pretty good.
Yeah, no, they.